Compared to the New England area, white settlers were pretty late arriving to this area. The first permanent settler didn't arrive until 1851.
But Native Americans called the Suncoast home many centuries before that. ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us now with a place we call home. Linda.
On Saturday, Sarasota County held a dedication ceremony at the Pottery Shell Midden at Phillippi State Park. Now you can visit and learn for yourself about the people who call this place home thousands of years ago. Follow the path behind Phillippi Mansion, and the signs tell you about the people who called this place home centuries ago. This slight hill beside Phillippi Creek is actually an ancient Indian midden.
Here, so we're standing on 30 to 50 centimeters, or almost a foot of shell.
The midden was created by the Minnesota people who lived here. They scattered their refuge 80 yards along the edge of the creek and about 30 yards inland.
And what's in that is all the food remains that they ate and all the tools that they used.
Archaeologists believe this midden could date back as far as 2,500 years, but digging the midden up would destroy it, so they're very careful in their research. The new CHAMP program, that stands for Cultural, Heritage, and Management Program, took archaeological samples from the midden in January.
We washed, counted, weighed, separated the pottery from the bones, from the shell, counted and weighed the types of shell, and then we're going to radiocarbon date some of the shells to get a better idea of when people lived here, get a better idea of what people ate.
And to get a better idea of what those people were like. One thing they found, sand-tempered pottery.
Pottery comes in about 4,000 years ago with fiber temper, but this sand-tempered plain pottery comes in about 2,500 years ago.
They also found shell tools.
And this is a great example from this midden. It's a museum quality piece of a gastropod shell cutting edge tool. It was used to chop, pound, hammer.
He says these shells were strong enough to cut out a canoe. Here's another example.
Is what they call a type G hammer. It's made out of a fighting conch, Strombus alatus, and it was hafted and used as a small pecking hammer.
You can see why Indians chose this place thousands of years ago.
Life was probably not too bad. You would have the water here, you would be netting fish, you would have your own canoes.
It was, and still is, a great place to call home. New College, Sarasota County Parks, Recreation, and Natural Resources, the Sarasota County Library, and Historical Resources have all band together to study this area and make sure it's preserved.